Do you have goals you're working towards but sometimes find yourself wondering, am I really making progress? In this text, I'll share with you effective steps to track your progress toward achieving your goals in a simple and engaging way. Tracking progress is an indispensable part of achieving any goal, whether personal, professional, or academic. It acts as your compass, providing clear direction and helping you understand whether you're moving closer to your desired outcome or drifting off course. Without a system for tracking, you might find yourself overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks, unsure whether your efforts are yielding results or whether adjustments are necessary. This uncertainty can lead to frustration, stagnation, or even loss of motivation, as you may struggle to see the connection between your daily actions and your long-term objectives. When you consistently track progress, you create a structured roadmap for your journey. This roadmap helps break down large, intimidating goals into smaller, actionable steps, which are much easier to tackle. These smaller milestones serve as checkpoints, allowing you to evaluate your performance at regular intervals. Each milestone reached becomes a moment of celebration, a tangible reminder of how far you've come, and an encouraging sign of what's still achievable. Such moments are invaluable for building momentum and fostering a positive mindset. Moreover, tracking progress allows for continuous learning and improvement. It sheds light on what's working and what isn't, enabling you to refine your strategies. For example, if you're working toward a fitness goal, tracking your workouts and diet can help you identify patterns that contribute to your success or highlight areas that need adjustment. Similarly, in a professional context, monitoring your progress on a project can help you allocate resources more efficiently and avoid costly mistakes. The act of tracking also reinforces accountability, both to yourself and, if applicable, to others who may be supporting you. When you have a record of your efforts, it becomes easier to stay committed, as the data provides an honest reflection of your dedication and progress. This sense of accountability can be a powerful motivator, pushing you to stay consistent even during challenging times. On an emotional level, tracking progress instills a profound sense of achievement and control. It reminds you that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. This sense of forward movement can be incredibly uplifting, especially when faced with setbacks or slow periods. It also equips you with the insights needed to overcome obstacles, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. In essence, tracking progress is about far more than simply recording data. It's a dynamic process that keeps you focused, motivated, and aligned with your goals. It transforms your journey from a vague aspiration into a well-defined path, empowering you to stay the course and achieve success with clarity and confidence. Without it, you risk losing sight of your purpose, but with it, you gain a powerful tool that ensures your efforts lead to meaningful and lasting results. The first step in tracking progress effectively is to set clear, specific benchmarks for success. Vague goals, such as "I want to be healthier" or "I want to improve my skills," lack the precision needed to guide your actions and measure your achievements. Instead, turning these broad ambitions into specific, actionable objectives provides you with a concrete target to work toward. For instance, replacing "I want to be healthier" with "I want to walk 10,000 steps a day" not only gives you a clear daily goal, but also establishes a metric that can be tracked and evaluated over time. Specific benchmarks act as a blueprint for your efforts. They define what success looks like in measurable terms, making it easier to assess whether you're on the right path. For example, in the case of improving health, a benchmark like walking 10,000 steps daily or drinking 8 glasses of water ensures that you have clear markers to hit. These benchmarks take the guesswork out of your journey, allowing you to focus your energy on actions that directly contribute to your goal. Moreover, setting specific goals can enhance motivation by providing a sense of purpose. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it's easier to maintain focus and resist distractions. Clear benchmarks also make the process more rewarding. Each time you meet a milestone, whether it's walking 10,000 steps for a week straight or increasing your steps gradually, you experience a sense of achievement that fuels your commitment and enthusiasm. In addition, specific benchmarks are critical for identifying what works and what doesn't. Let's say you set a goal to walk 10,000 steps daily but find it challenging to achieve consistently. By tracking your progress, you might notice patterns, such as a lack of time in the evenings or insufficient planning, that hinder your efforts. These insights allow you to adjust your approach, such as by scheduling walks earlier in the day or incorporating shorter walks into your routine, ensuring that your goals remain attainable. Another benefit of setting specific benchmarks is that they provide structure to your broader aspirations. A goal like, "I want to be healthier," can feel overwhelming because it's not immediately clear where to begin or how to measure success. However, breaking this goal into smaller, actionable benchmarks, like walking 10,000 steps, eating 5 servings of vegetables daily, or sleeping for 7 hours a night, creates a step-by-step plan that is easier to follow. Each benchmark builds on the others, forming a cohesive strategy that guides you toward your ultimate objective. Finally, specific benchmarks foster accountability. When your goals are well-defined, it becomes easier to track your performance and evaluate your progress honestly. Instead of relying on subjective perceptions like, "I feel like I'm doing better," you have tangible evidence to confirm your achievements or highlight areas for improvement. This accountability not only keeps you on track, but also empowers you to take ownership of your journey, increasing the likelihood of long-term success. In short, setting clear, specific benchmarks is the foundation of effective progress tracking. It transforms vague aspirations into actionable plans, provides measurable targets, and creates a sense of structure and accountability. By defining what success looks like in precise terms, you set yourself up for a journey that is not only purposeful but also deeply fulfilling. The second critical step in effectively tracking progress is to utilize the right tools for the job. In today's digital age, we are fortunate to have a vast array of options at our disposal, ranging from advanced task management applications like Notion, Trello, or Asana, to simpler, traditional methods such as maintaining a handwritten journal or notebook. The choice of tool depends largely on your preferences, but the key is consistency, ensuring that every step of your journey is monitored and documented clearly. Tracking tools are essential for staying organized and maintaining focus. Digital tools, for example, offer dynamic features that make them particularly effective. Apps like Notion and Trello allow you to create detailed workflows, set deadlines, prioritize tasks, and even collaborate with others when working on group projects. Their intuitive interfaces help you visualize your progress at a glance through tools like boards, charts, and timelines, which make it easier to see how far you've come and what still lies ahead. For those who prefer a simpler, more tactile approach, a physical notebook can be equally powerful. Writing down your goals and progress manually engages your mind in a different way, often fostering deeper reflection. A notebook can also be a creative outlet, allowing you to sketch, doodle, or personalize your tracking system in a way that feels uniquely yours. Whether you're jotting down daily accomplishments, tracking habits, or reflecting on challenges, the act of putting pen to paper can make your progress feel more tangible and rewarding. The benefits of using tracking tools extend beyond organization. They also help to instill discipline and accountability. By committing to regularly update your chosen tool, be it a digital app or a notebook, you establish a routine that keeps you engaged with your goals. This routine acts as a reminder of your commitment and encourages consistency, which is a cornerstone of long-term success. Moreover, tracking tools can provide a wealth of data that is invaluable for self-assessment and growth. For instance, if you're using a fitness app to track steps or a task management app to monitor work projects, you'll be able to identify patterns in your performance. Are there certain days when you're more productive? Are specific types of tasks consistently delayed? These insights allow you to adapt your approach, making your efforts more efficient and effective over time. Another advantage of tracking tools is the ability to integrate your goals into your daily life seamlessly. Digital apps often come with reminders, alerts, and integrations with other tools, ensuring that your goals stay top of mind even amidst a busy schedule. For example, a calendar integration can remind you of deadlines, while a habit tracking app can send notifications to encourage consistency. This level of automation removes much of the mental load, allowing you to focus on execution rather than constantly remembering what needs to be done. Ultimately, the purpose of tracking tools is not just to document progress, but to enhance your ability to stay on course. They provide clarity, keep you motivated, and offer the flexibility to adapt as your needs evolve. Whether you prefer the convenience and functionality of digital tools or the simplicity and personal touch of a notebook, the act of tracking itself creates a sense of purpose and control that is vital for achieving your goals. By carefully selecting and consistently using the right tools, you empower yourself to turn aspirations into accomplishments. Certainly, let's dive deeper into this concept of celebrating small wins and explore it from multiple angles. Celebrating small wins is not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about understanding the crucial role these small victories play in our overall journey. When we set out to accomplish a larger goal, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the scale of what we're aiming for. The gap between where we are and where we want to be can sometimes feel insurmountable. But by acknowledging and celebrating the small milestones we hit along the way, we create a sense of accomplishment that motivates us to continue moving forward, even when the finish line still seems distant. The importance of these small wins lies in their ability to boost our morale. Imagine working tirelessly toward a major goal, such as writing a book, getting fit, or launching a business. In the process, we may face moments of self-doubt, frustration, or burnout. This is when those smaller victories come into play. They serve as reminders that progress is happening, even if it doesn't always look like the grand outcome we've envisioned. For instance, writing a chapter or completing a workout might seem like a tiny step, but each of those small actions is contributing to the larger picture. Psychologically, our brains are wired to respond positively to achievement. Each time we reach a small milestone, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of pleasure and reward. This release of dopamine encourages us to keep pushing forward, creating a positive feedback loop. By regularly celebrating these small wins, we can keep our motivation high, and we're more likely to continue striving toward our bigger goals. This is why it's essential not to wait until the ultimate success is achieved to acknowledge progress. Moreover, celebrating small wins fosters a mindset of gratitude and mindfulness. Often, we become so focused on what's yet to be done that we overlook the incredible progress we've already made. Taking the time to reflect on and appreciate those small steps helps us become more present in the process. We begin to see that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. This shift in perspective can reduce the pressure we put on ourselves to be constantly moving at an overwhelming pace. Instead of feeling like we're always behind, we can start to recognize how far we've come, and that can be incredibly uplifting. Another benefit of celebrating small wins is that it helps to build momentum. When we recognize and reward ourselves for even the smallest of achievements, it creates a sense of forward motion. This momentum is essential, especially when the road ahead seems long or daunting. For example, in a long-term project, it's easy to lose sight of progress after weeks or months of hard work. But by celebrating the smaller achievements, such as completing a section of the work, receiving positive feedback, or simply sticking to a routine, we keep our energy and enthusiasm high. This momentum then propels us toward larger achievements. In addition, celebrating small wins helps to combat perfectionism. Perfectionism can often paralyze us from taking action or moving forward because we feel that anything less than perfection is a failure. However, by embracing and celebrating the progress we've made, no matter how small, we begin to shift our mindset away from perfection and toward progress. We learn to appreciate the journey, rather than focusing solely on an idealized outcome that may never come. This shift can be incredibly liberating and freeing, as it encourages a healthier, more sustainable approach to personal and professional growth. Another aspect to consider is that celebrating small wins helps to build self-confidence. Each time we recognize our progress, no matter how incremental, we reinforce our belief in our abilities. This positive reinforcement creates a sense of self-efficacy, the belief that we are capable of achieving our goals. Over time, this builds a strong sense of confidence and resilience. As we continue to accumulate small victories, we become more aware of our own strengths. And this self-awareness helps us face future challenges with greater certainty and determination. In relationships and teamwork, celebrating small wins can also be a powerful tool for creating a positive, supportive environment. When we celebrate together, whether it's within a team, a family, or a group of friends, it fosters a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose. It shows that we value each other's efforts and contributions, no matter how big or small. This recognition strengthens the bond between people and encourages everyone to continue striving for success together. In conclusion, celebrating small wins is a vital practice that goes far beyond a fleeting moment of satisfaction. It is an essential part of the journey that sustains our motivation, improves our mindset, builds our confidence, and helps us stay resilient in the face of challenges. These small victories are the building blocks that eventually lead to the larger, more meaningful accomplishments. So, instead of waiting for the big moment to celebrate, take time to acknowledge and appreciate the small steps along the way. These small moments of celebration are the fuel that keeps us moving toward our ultimate goals. Certainly, let's delve deeper into the importance and benefits of dedicating regular time to evaluate your progress, and how this practice can significantly enhance your journey toward achieving your goals. When we set out on a path to achieve something meaningful, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of day-to-day tasks. We may become so focused on working hard and putting in the effort that we forget to step back and assess how things are going. This is where dedicating regular time to evaluate progress becomes crucial. Without reflection and evaluation, it's easy to lose sight of whether the actions we're taking are effective, or if we're simply spinning our wheels without moving forward. Setting aside specific times for regular assessments, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, gives you the opportunity to pause, reflect, and ask yourself critical questions. One of the most powerful questions to ask during this evaluation process is, what worked well? This simple question helps you identify the strategies, tactics, or behaviors that contributed to your progress. By acknowledging what's working, you reinforce positive habits and actions that are helping you move toward your goal. This reflection provides clarity about your strengths and can guide you to continue doing more of what's been effective. On the flip side, another equally important question to ask is, what needs improvement? This part of the evaluation is about being honest with yourself and identifying areas where you might be falling short or where your approach could be more effective. It's common to have blind spots, things you may not notice when you're deep in the grind of working toward your goal. Regular evaluations provide you with the opportunity to uncover these areas, allowing you to make adjustments, fine-tune your strategy, and move forward with a more informed approach. If you can pinpoint where things aren't going as planned, you can pivot, adapt, and improve your methods in a timely manner, rather than waiting for a large failure to force you to change. A key benefit of regularly assessing your progress is that it ensures you stay on track. It's easy to become distracted by new ideas, urgent tasks, or unexpected setbacks. Without evaluation, you risk losing focus and veering off course. Setting regular checkpoints allows you to realign with your original goals and make necessary adjustments before it's too late. It serves as a safeguard, helping you avoid wasting time and energy on things that no longer serve your purpose. Moreover, these regular assessments help you identify patterns and trends in your progress. For example, after a few weeks of reflection, you may notice that certain tasks or activities consistently lead to better results, while others seem to yield little or no progress. By identifying these patterns, you can make more informed decisions about where to focus your efforts. This enables you to prioritize the actions that bring the most value and avoid those that don't contribute meaningfully to your goal. Another advantage of dedicating time for evaluation is that it helps prevent burnout. When we work without stopping to assess our progress, it's easy to push ourselves too hard, believing that constant action is the key to success. However, the lack of reflection can lead to frustration, exhaustion, and burnout. Taking the time to step back and evaluate your progress gives you the chance to acknowledge what you've accomplished and allow yourself to recharge if needed. You can also recognize when you're overexerting yourself and adjust your approach to maintain a sustainable pace. In this way, regular evaluation ensures that you're not only working smart but also working in a way that is healthy and sustainable in the long term. It's important to note that evaluating your progress isn't just about identifying what went wrong. It's also about celebrating the successes, even the small ones. Regular reflection provides an opportunity to acknowledge your achievements, reinforce your sense of accomplishment, and build confidence. Even if the progress isn't as fast or as large as you would like, recognizing the incremental improvements can be a source of motivation. Celebrating these small victories keeps you energized and focused, helping you maintain a positive outlook on your journey. Additionally, dedicating regular time for progress evaluation allows you to refine your strategy continuously. The landscape of goals and projects often changes over time. What worked at the beginning of your journey might not work as well later on, or you may encounter unforeseen obstacles that require a shift in approach. Regular evaluation helps you stay agile, making it possible to adjust your strategy as needed. Whether it's tweaking your plan, updating your goals, or rethinking your methods, this regular reflection ensures that you're always working with the most effective approach. Another aspect to consider is that evaluating your progress regularly helps keep your sense of accountability strong. It's one thing to set goals for yourself, but it's another to hold yourself accountable for meeting those goals. When you commit to evaluating your progress on a consistent basis, you're creating a structure that demands accountability. It forces you to confront the reality of your efforts and take responsibility for the outcomes, whether positive or negative. This level of self-accountability can be incredibly empowering, as it reinforces your role as the primary agent in shaping your success. Furthermore, sharing your evaluations with others, such as a mentor, colleague, or trusted friend, can enhance the process. Sometimes, having an external perspective can help you identify blind spots or offer suggestions you might not have considered. Regularly communicating your progress with someone else adds a layer of support and motivation, as well as opportunities for constructive feedback. This interaction can be incredibly valuable in keeping you on track and refining your approach. In conclusion, dedicating regular time to evaluate your progress is an essential practice for long-term success. It helps you stay focused, identify areas for improvement, refine your strategy, prevent burnout, and reinforce your accountability. This practice of reflection ensures that you're not only moving forward, but doing so in a way that is thoughtful, informed, and aligned with your ultimate goals. So, whether you set aside time weekly or monthly, make regular evaluations a non-negotiable part of your routine. It will keep you on the path to success and help you continuously grow and improve along the way. Absolutely. Let's dive deeper into the importance of flexibility and being open to adjusting your plan when progress isn't moving as quickly as you'd like. When we set out to achieve a goal, we often have a clear idea of the path we want to take. We outline a plan, set deadlines, and commit ourselves to a specific course of action. However, as we start working toward our goals, we quickly realize that things may not always unfold as we expect. There could be unforeseen obstacles, changes in circumstances, or even a shift in our priorities. This is where flexibility becomes crucial. It's important to understand that achieving long-term goals is rarely a straight line. The road to success is often winding, with detours, bumps, and setbacks along the way. If you find that you're not progressing as quickly as you'd like, it's easy to become frustrated, discouraged, or even stuck in a cycle of self-blame. But here's the key. Progress is not always about speed. Sometimes, it's about making adjustments to your approach to better align with your current situation or new insights. Being open to adjusting your plan doesn't mean you're failing. Rather, it shows that you're adaptable and committed to finding the most effective way forward. Flexibility is an essential trait for success because it allows you to respond to challenges in a constructive way. If something isn't working, don't hesitate to reevaluate your approach and make changes that can improve your chances of success. Whether it's adjusting your timeline, tweaking your methods, or even reevaluating the goal itself, making these adjustments ensures that you're always moving in the right direction, even if it looks different from what you initially envisioned. Sometimes we get too attached to a specific plan or timeline, and we think that sticking to it rigidly is the only way to achieve our goals. However, when you remain too inflexible, you may miss opportunities to improve your approach or discover better alternatives. For example, if a particular strategy isn't yielding the results you hoped for, sticking with it despite its lack of success can waste time and energy. On the other hand, adjusting your plan could open up new ways of doing things that might be more efficient, enjoyable, or sustainable. Another benefit of adjusting your plan is that it helps you maintain motivation. Sticking with a plan that's clearly not working can lead to burnout, frustration, and a loss of enthusiasm. However, when you're willing to adapt, you can breathe new life into your efforts. Making small changes to your approach can reignite your passion for the goal, help you see new possibilities, and provide fresh challenges to overcome. This shift in perspective can keep you energized and focused on the end result, rather than getting bogged down by perceived failures. Furthermore, adjusting your plan gives you the opportunity to learn and grow. Each time you make a change, you gain valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. This process of trial and error is a natural part of growth, and it's essential for honing your skills and refining your approach. Rather than viewing setbacks as defeats, you can embrace them as learning experiences. Each adjustment you make brings you closer to finding the most effective strategy for your specific situation. Another crucial aspect of being flexible is that it allows you to be more realistic with your goals. Over time, your understanding of what is achievable may evolve. You might realize that the original timeline you set for yourself was too ambitious, or that certain tasks require more effort than you initially anticipated. By adjusting your plan, you can set more realistic expectations for yourself, reducing unnecessary pressure and preventing feelings of failure. This doesn't mean lowering your standards. It means setting yourself up for success by being mindful of the resources and time you have available. Moreover, flexibility helps you manage unexpected changes or challenges in your environment. Life is full of surprises, and circumstances can change quickly. Whether it's a new job opportunity, a personal setback, or an external challenge, flexibility allows you to adjust your plan without derailing your progress entirely. Instead of seeing these changes as obstacles, you can view them as opportunities to reassess and refine your approach. This adaptability makes it easier to navigate the unpredictable nature of life while staying focused on your overall goal. In addition, adjusting your plan when needed can also help you avoid perfectionism. Perfectionism can often cause paralysis, making it difficult to move forward if things aren't exactly as we envisioned. Flexibility encourages a mindset that values progress over perfection. Instead of getting stuck trying to make everything perfect, you learn to focus on what works and to keep improving as you go. This mindset shift allows you to maintain forward momentum, even when things don't go exactly as planned. Ultimately, being flexible with your plan means giving yourself permission to course correct without feeling guilty. It's a sign of strength and wisdom, not weakness, to recognize when something isn't working and to adjust your approach. Flexibility is about trusting the process and understanding that success is not about sticking to a rigid set of steps, but about staying committed to your goal and being willing to adapt along the way. It's about being resilient and adaptable in the face of challenges, and knowing that your path to success might look different than you originally expected. Finally, remember that success is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process and stay committed to your steps. If you found this text helpful, share it with others who might benefit. What are your strategies for tracking your progress? Share your experience with us.